trusted news source, ABC6 News at Noon.
Good afternoon, Southern New England. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Tiffany Murphy. We begin at this hour with national news. In Memphis, Tennessee, we are standing by right now for a live press conference from the family of Tyree Nichols. In the city, many after-school activities canceled tonight as the city braces for the release of body-worn police camera footage. Lawyers for the family of Tyree say it shows his brutal beating during a traffic stop that happened earlier this month. Days later, he died, and 5 Memphis police officers involved, now fired, are all facing murder charges. Here's ABC's Justin Finch.
At a vigil for Tyree Nichols, his mother revealing she could not bear to watch the police body camera video set for release today, capturing her son's arrest.
But from what I hear, it's going to be horrific. But I want each and every one of you to protest in peace.
5 former Memphis police officers now facing charges, including second-degree murder, aggravated kidnapping, and assault.
Under the laws of Tennessee, second-degree murder is a knowing killing.
Have one running on foot.
The night of January 7th, police say Nichols was stopped for alleged reckless driving.
Subject fighting at his side.
Prosecutors say Nichols fled after police used pepper spray in their initial confrontation. Then a second physical confrontation, leaving Nichols seriously injured. Memphis police saying Nichols complained of having a shortness of breath, at which time an ambulance was called to the scene. The 29-year-old died 3 days later. The 5 officers involved all fired after an internal investigation found they violated multiple department policies, including excessive use of force, duty to intervene, and duty to render aid.
The actions of these officers were awful, and no one, including law enforcement, is above the law.
Attorneys for Nichols' family releasing a statement saying these 5 officers being held criminally accountable for their deadly and brutal actions gives us hope as we continue to push for justice for Tyree. And attorneys for at least 2 of those former officers charged say their clients intend to plead not guilty. And while urging peaceful demonstrations, President Biden says the Nichols family and Memphis deserve a swift, full, and transparent investigation. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.
Meantime, law enforcement from New York to Los Angeles also say they are planning for potential unrest, extending shifts and activating additional officers. Let's get a check of our forecast and check in with Nick Morganelli.
Good afternoon. A beautiful Friday with plentiful sunshine, 39 degrees right now, and the dew point at 21, so fairly dry out there. Light to moderate west-northwesterly wind, a little gusty at times. We do have some clouds off to the west of us. Those clouds will be drifting in later today, but for the most part, it's a dry day. We'll just watch those clouds come in. Thin clouds for the most part, mixed with the sunshine. Then we have this system out towards the Midwest. That's going to slide across the Canadian-U.S. border, and that'll bring some snow showers into northern New England. That trailing cold front there, that will just give us some breezy to windy conditions tomorrow. So let's go through the futurecast. Today at 2 o'clock, we top off near 40 degrees. A few clouds drifting in during the late afternoon. 36 for the temperature at 7 o'clock. We get to 10 o'clock. We back down to 32 degrees. So if you have some evening plans, it'll be dry, the wind will diminish, and we'll have a waning gibbous moon out there. 35 for Saturday morning at 8 o'clock, and we get up to the mid to upper 40s tomorrow with a mixture of sunshine and clouds. And speaking of those snow showers, they'll get another maybe half an inch to an inch across much of the northern ski areas of northern New England for tomorrow. Weekend forecast for us, breezy for your Saturday, and then we're looking at a nighttime shower on Sunday to round out the weekend. Full 7-day forecast coming up shortly.
That was the scene just a short time ago. The streets in this area just opening back up at this hour because crews, you just saw it there, imploded the stack that used to be the former Eversource site and is now known as the Foss Marie Terminal. The Big Cigarette is no more, and now New Bedford's Foss Maritime Terminal is on its way to becoming another offshore wind facility in the port. Staying in New Bedford tonight, one-on-one with the mayor. Big changes are coming both on land and by sea. ABC6 morning anchor Casey Cantz caught up with the mayor earlier this week and got a look ahead at his plans for 2023.
Changing the face of New Bedford, from a pedestrian bridge to greet travelers by car to a new rail to Boston and giant wind turbines on the water. The old industrial town is getting a facelift.
We've seen over the last 20 years the flight of capital to America's so-called superstar cities, like the closest two to us are Boston and New York, but there are plenty of examples around the country. And so many places that have been manufacturing hubs, like New Bedford, have tried to find their way.
Longtime Mayor John Mitchell is leading the charge. The Whaling City currently front and center as the location for the nation's first commercial-scale offshore wind project.
What the offshore wind industry presents New Bedford is a singular opportunity to attract private capital and therefore grow jobs here, right? Grow the kind of jobs that create opportunity for our residents and let them pursue the American dream, take care of their kids, and live a good life here.
This spring, the Vineyard Wind Project will move above ground from a stage that saw contractors lay cable and build substations to wind turbines and blades showing up on the city waterfront.
And that'll be a real spectacle. Each blade is longer, the typical wind farm these days is longer than a football field, and each one of these facilities has 3 of them, right? So they are enormous, and when they're on land, they're hard to miss.
And speaking of on land, New Bedford is getting ready to welcome the South Coast Rail to town, bringing inbound service to Boston later this year. That won't be a short train ride, though, taking more than an hour. For that reason, the mayor isn't expecting New Bedford to become a commuter town, but the direct connection to the city won't be wasted either.
But as we know, there's been changes in work habits and the workplace-home relationship. People aren't going into work nearly as much, and so even though it's a longer train ride, it may offer folks an opportunity to take a train from New Bedford to Boston, say 3 days a week, right? That seems to be more realistic.
The mayor has other infrastructure issues he's dealing with, too. A number of older schools that need to be renovated or replaced, and garnering headlines recently, the much-talked-about Ash Street Jail and what to do with it. One of the oldest jails in the country, newly elected Bristol County Sheriff Paul Heroux recently announced his intention to close it. Casey Cantz, ABC6 News.
Meantime, Mayor Mitchell says he still has not seen any plan from the sheriff, and it'll likely be a while before anything happens with the Ash Street Jail. For more on our conversation with Mayor Mitchell, you can head to abc6.com. We are learning this hour how money from Rhode Island's opioid settlement will be used very soon. $3.25 million will be awarded to eligible organizations in the Ocean State. Local agencies can apply to receive some of the grant funding, from opioid overdose prevention to community prevention services for youth. The Rhode Island Foundation is spearheading this grant process. Just ahead on ABC6 News at noon, a Cranston resident and a World War II vet preparing to turn 102. The present he is asking for on his very special birthday. Plus, the Rhode Island connections in a new thriller premiering on Amazon Prime. And say goodbye to straws, what McDonald's is doing to help save the environment. Cicero. That's crazy. Okay. It's at A World War II veteran and Cranston resident getting ready to celebrate his 102nd birthday. You heard that right. Don Meller served as on the USS Hopewell. The Cranston resident started working at the age of 10 and then just retired when he was 100. He wants to get birthday cards from all 50 states for his special day, so you can send a card to him at his P.O. Box. That's 8009 Cranston, Rhode Island, 02920.
You guys live around here?
You know, we're just up the hill on Respite Road, so anything you guys need, you know, anything at all, you know, stop by for a beer.
That is a clip from The Killers Next Door, a feature-length thriller written and directed by Lincoln resident Michael Lo Cicero. It's set in the New Hampshire woods when a young couple's weekend getaway becomes a bloody fight for survival. However, a majority of the shots are actually from the Ocean State, so if you watch closely, you'll be able to catch scenes from the Lincoln Shopping Center and the Lodge Pub. Even the directors, producers, and many of the key actors are from Rhode Island or Mass. You can catch The Killers Next Door, now streaming on Amazon Prime. Say goodbye to straws. McDonald's is testing some strawless lids in U.S. cities. The chain says it hopes to cut down on small plastics that can harm wildlife and even pollute the ocean. The lids have an opening for drinking covered by a pullback tab to prevent splashes. They're similar to those Starbucks sippy cup lids, and don't worry if you are a straw lover. They say straws will still be available if you ask for one. Just ahead on ABC6 News at noon, torrential rain causing flooding in New Zealand. Plus, would you go back to high school? The nearly 30-year-old woman who decided she wanted to deal with all that high school drama yet again.
I have it on my phone.
Minutes late. Torrential rain falling in New Zealand's biggest city, Auckland. Widespread flooding and evacuations closing the city's airports. Officials do expect conditions to get even worse as first responders already have had to rescue many residents from homes and vehicles.
And now, your ABC6 Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Nick Morganelli.
Well, I guess I have to say good day, mate. We've got New Zealand here, and this system came down from the north. And there's a little bit of a confluence here, I guess. System coming in from the west and then clouds to the north. Remember, they're in summer now. They're the opposite season of us here in the northern hemisphere. So these are summertime tropical rains, if you will. For us, we look at our water vapor imagery to see what we have for a jet stream. You can see that thin strip of orange from New England all the way back down to Texas, and then it pushes offshore. That is the ribbon of dry air. And then we can see the jet stream wind coming in on the Pacific Northwest and then dipping down and then it starts to spin up that storm that we had here a couple of days ago with that heavy rain Thursday night, and that is now moving up into Greenland. But we look to the Pacific Northwest for our next storm that's coming. Interestingly enough, we have perhaps a shift in the jet stream happening late next week, where the Arctic air is going to try to sink southward just a little bit. We may get a little chunk of that for a day or two, but for the most part, it might get just a little colder here. Jet stream winds might be off to the south of us, which would mean the chance for snow, but it actually looks like these storms may be missing us now to the south. But it bears watching, because when the storm track is to the south of us, we have the chance of one of those coming close enough to bring the moisture in when we're cold enough for snow. So we'll see how that works out. It is pretty quiet, though, the next several days. Seasonally mild, and the Sunday night rain showers coming in, and that storm track, as I just mentioned, shifting south, especially late next week. Overall, the weather map is pretty quiet here on the satellite radar. This little system I mentioned earlier is moving through the Great Lakes. That'll give some snow showers to northern New England, and we'll watch this system off to the west end up coming down into the plains to develop another storm system. So our map shows high pressure building in from the south. This is Saturday, overnight hours, and then early morning Saturday, this front is moving through northern New England with those snow showers. We'll have breezy conditions here. And then this high kind of just builds from Bermuda to southern New England. And this is a good place for a high pressure system. In the summer, it means hot, humid weather. In the winter, it means mild flow out of the southwest. And that's what we have with this warm front edging in and the southwesterly flow, and that front causing the snow band to develop Sunday morning in northern New England. But for us, we're going to have to wait for this cold front to come in with rain showers ahead of it. So noontime Sunday, just clouds. And then eventually those clouds thicken up enough to drop some rain on us Sunday night. So the forecast tonight, 26, and moonlight and clouds out there. The wind diminishes to very light speeds. Tomorrow's high temperatures are in the upper 40s, could touch 50 degrees in a couple locations tomorrow with a blend of sun and clouds, and it will be a little bit breezy out of the southwest. Here's Saturday morning at 8 o'clock, southwest wind gusting to around 15 to 20 miles per hour. Then it goes 20 to 25 out of the westerly direction, and then it shifts more to the northwest. That's the cold front that's moving through. That's why we have that wind shift from south to northwest. And then later in the day, the wind starts to diminish as the front moves by, and we have high pressure building in. So here's your weekend forecast, looking pretty good. 48 for Sunday with clouds and that nighttime shower. 7-day forecast showing the showers perhaps on Monday afternoon as well. We might have a brief shower, but generally dry Monday, Tuesday into early Wednesday. And then we're watching a storm south of us. It could miss us, could come close enough for some flurries on Wednesday, but it is a colder pattern I have there on Thursday. Look at that, low of 18 and a high of 30. Have yourself a great weekend.
Right now, Tyree Nichols' family, that was the man that was killed by police officers earlier this month. They are holding a press conference right now in Memphis, Tennessee. Let's listen in.